What's up, guys? This is Josh from JS Sports Cards, and today we got a grading reveal. Just got a couple subs back from my buddy Kyle. If you're looking for someone to prep your cards, grade your cards, do the whole process, definitely reach out to him. He's NYY underscore collector, so New York Yankees underscore collector on Instagram. Guy does a great job, really easy to work with, and he's been on fire for me lately. I've used him for a really long time, but he's like 20 for 20 for my last couple subs, so he's been killing it. Hopefully these subs go just as well. I think it's like one 2-card PSA order, one like 12-card PSA order, and then one small 2-card SGC order. And then as a special treat, we're going to do the Contenders Football Blaster. Picked up one of those, and then I got I had to get a National VIP Gold Pack. I actually picked that up at Fanatics Fest, and honestly, if you didn't make it to Fanatics Fest, you kind of missed out. It was really fun. Everywhere you looked, there was like Jake Paul, Livy Dunn. I just went this Saturday, and it was pretty crazy. There's famous people, athletes everywhere. A lot of big dealers, and they were buying like crazy. I brought some stuff, and I ended up selling a whole lot of it, almost all of it. Because the dealers, some of them were kind of trying to gouge you, but a lot of them were pretty reasonable, honestly. And then it was a great show for buying, too. I picked up some really cool stuff, some really great wax that I'm going to rip on the channel. I think one of the boxes was like 2019-2020 Prism Basketball. I got a 2020 Bowman Hobby. And I got those from Awesome Sports Cards. And those guys are great. If you haven't checked them out either, they have absolutely incredible. Actually, I have their thing right here. They have an incredible inventory of wax. You can see that it's AUSUM. So check those guys out too. Really nice guys. But yeah, well done, Fanatics. I had a blast. I hope they have it in New York City every year. I think they are probably going to do that every year, and I think they plan on having a few Fanatics Fests, like one maybe in the Midwest and then like one in California every year. So they're having several, which is fine by me as long as there's one in New York City every year, because I've been to the National, and this was like a different vibe, different feel, which was cool that they tried to make it different from the National, but really just as fun. But yeah, let's get into this grading reveal. Let's see how we did. I got some big cards in here. A couple of these you might recognize from me pulling on the channel. First one's in Keel. I didn't expect this to gem. It's an older card. I actually pulled this on the channel. And I was looking for a Radiance. So that one's numbered to 100. And I was trying to pull a Radiance, and I got Rick Ankiel. This will be a PC card. I'm going to keep this one forever. So I just wanted to get it slabbed up. So we got a 9 on that, which is actually probably a pretty good grade for this one. Next one is Mason Wynn, and we got a 10. So this is a nice one. Mason Wynn's having a nice rookie year. Guy's crazy cannon arm, really good defensively, and actually having a decent year with the bat. So gem 10 on that. It's the Gold Mojo Refractor, numbered to 50. So like that, pretty solid one there. And then, nice. This one's good. I got Ellie De La Cruz, Sapphire, and it got a 10. I thought this might get a 10. These are actually pretty tough to gem, too. And I pulled this one on the channel as well. So I love this one. Ellie's having an incredible year. I think he's got an outside shot at 30 home runs and 80 steals, which is, like, stupid. And then I got a nice Ezekiel Tovar Youthquake Gold Refractor. This also got a 10, so love that. Tovar also having a nice season, kind of similar to like Mason Wynn actually. So he actually just got paid too by Colorado, so they definitely invested in him long term, and he's having a solid year. So probably better things to come with Tovar. And then this guy, Xavier Isaac, Gold Shimmer Refractor, number to 10. Nothing huge, but I thought it was in really good condition, so I figured why not? Might as well sub it. And this guy's having a nice year too. He should probably get the call. I don't know if he's going to get a September call up, but probably next year for sure. And then next one is another guy having a crazy year. Got traded to, I think the Marlins got him. And it's got a 9, which honestly really thought this would jam. It looks centered, which 2023 is really pretty tough to find centered. Not sure what's wrong with it. Was hoping for a gem on this one, but that's fine. You can't win them all. And in this one, I remember my guy telling me it was probably a PSA 9, maybe outside shot at a gem, so I sent it. But yeah, I got a 9. So I'm took a shot on it. Fine with a 9, not bad, but it's a nice Adley purple Bowman Chrome Auto. Orioles are struggling a little bit. My Yankees are kind of taking advantage. I mean, Judge is just going bananas. He's up to 48 home runs now. I actually went to the game 2 days ago, and where he hit 2 home runs and Soto had a home run. It was crazy. He's just on another planet right now. I've really never seen anything like it from a player that hasn't been on steroids. Another Tovar here, nice purple auto, and this got a gem. Nice PSA 10 sticker auto. Don't love the sticker autos, but again, thought it was in really good condition, so why not send it? Number to 250. So that's a nice one. And here's another guy having a huge year in the minors. Lazaro Montez, first Bowman base auto, and this gem, so that's a good one. Like to see it. He's killing it. I feel like this is a guy that has the chance to be like the number 1 overall prospect in baseball too. Like his bat is really pretty good. He's in, I think he's in high A right now. Here's a nice one, and 10. G.G. Jackson, Prism Purple. Love G.G. Jackson. He also sells really well. Prism basketball is a buy right now, especially if you're getting, the certain players. Because everybody, Optic came out, Select, I don't know if Select Hobby's out. I think it is. But Prism is one of those sets that actually grades really well, whereas Optic, the back of Optic, the corners are just always going to be bad, and it's never really going to grade great. But so Prism basketball prices have come down for the singles, and they're much easier to gem than some of the newer sets. Select, I think, is pretty good, but Select's pretty new, so the prices are still kind of high. So Prism basketball is the way to go right now. And as I say that, I got a Jordan Hawkins Cherry Blossom. I love these Cherry Blossom cards, but this one did get a 9. And it looks like the corner is a little messed up. I don't remember that corner being like that right there. Sometimes I feel like PSA does stuff to the cards. Like, I remember one order we got back, it was pretty terrible, and it was like every card had fingerprints all over it. And we're like, well, we didn't send it out like that. Number to 20, though, Jordan Hawkins. Another good rookie, Cherry Blossom. Got a 9. Jackson Merrill. This was another one. It's a little off-center, top to bottom. So I think it was like 50-50 to gem. And we didn't get the gem. A little disappointing, but I remember this one being a little off-center, so it is what it is. But Jackson Merrill's killing it anyway, and this is an Atomic Auto number to 100, so still a really nice card. And here's another good one, Cam Whitmore, and we got a gem on this one. And I pulled this one out of the first video I ever posted on this channel. It was a box of 23-24 Prism Fast Break. So this was a good one. Probably the best card out of that box, and I'm happy it got a gem. So that's really nice. I like Cam Whitmore, and this one numbered to 75 too, so that's a nice one. And then Junior Caminero just called up. Hopefully he starts getting some highlights out there and hitting really well. He was hitting well in the minors. And this got a 10 Purple Mojo Refractor. So that's a pretty good one. And now into the last two SGC, and looks like we got a Wemby base. Actually, this was pulled in that same Fast Break box, and this got a 10. I guess SGC we thought was the way to go with this one, and I'm happy with a 10 on it, so that's great. And the last card is the Jackson Churio Aqua, number 20. I got this card at a good price, though, and I'll take a 9.5. It adds a little bit of a premium, and he's definitely hitting a lot since I bought this card, so I'd say this is probably a win too. So let's kind of like the wins compared to the losses and see kind of like what our rate was and how we did. Jim. I mean, I don't know if you could even count this Ankiel as a loss because I knew it would get a 9. Same with like the Adley and even the Jackson Merrill. But we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 9s. And then I would say these are all wins. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11. So 11 for 16. That's pretty good. Probably around a little better than around 70%, I think. 11 for 16. Can't do the math off the top of my head, but yep. So there's the grading reveal. I'm pretty happy with it. A couple of really nice basketball ones with the G.G. Jackson and Kim Whitmore. The L.E. Sapphire was nice. So let's open this Contenders Blaster. It says 1 autograph or memorabilia card per box. So I'm sure 99 times out of 100 you're going to get a memorabilia, like napkin card. That was like the player used it to sneeze, and now it's on the card. And then we'll open the VIP pack last, which I'm actually really excited about. I've seen some of those open. They're pretty sick. Some really sick things have come out of them. Just drafted my fantasy squad too, so we got Metcalf. I think I did really well. I got two teams, but the one league I'm definitely more into. Bryce Young, Max Crosby. I don't know what that is in the back there. Oh, nice. We got a Stroud. So I will take Stroud any day. That's sick. Let's get a sleeve on that bad boy. So Stroud, fantasy-wise, he's got obviously a ton of weapons. I think Tank Dell is the best wide receiver you can get for fantasy. Just because you get him pretty much after Diggs and after Nico Collins. And when Nico and him were healthy, both of them were healthy, like Tank was kind of Stroud's guy. So then you got Christian Watson on the red, also kind of a good value pick for fantasy. And then you got a Keaton Mitchell rookie Stallions card. So I mean, I've gotten Tank as my third wideout in both leagues, and I'm like ecstatic with that. I'm kind of hoping Ayuk gets traded because I got Debo, George Pickens. Why they got to be all upside down like this? Deshaun Watson, Tyreek Hill, Kyle Pitts. I think Pitts might have a good year. He's never really had a quarterback. The one season he did, I think, was his rookie year. Matt Ryan was his quarterback, and he had 1,000 yards. And so now he's got Kirk Cousins there. Kyle Pitts could actually be a good tight end pick. ETN I had last year. He was great. I got him again this year in one of my leagues. Nick Bosa. Got Niners D on the fantasy team. Cortland Sutton. And Kendre Miller and Devon A-Chain. Round numbers. I mean, A-Chain's a really popular pick. I think he's going to, if he stays healthy, he's dynamite. But I think a good value pick, again, late rounds, I think Mostert. He had 21 touchdowns last year. Even if you cut, and he's still their starting back. So even if you cut his touchdowns in half, and he'll probably still get 1,000 total yards. You have 1,000 yards and 10 touchdowns from a guy you're getting that late. That's pretty good. Derek Carr, Thielen, old man Thielen, Will Levis rookie. Jordan Love. He has a million weapons too. Jalen Hurts I got in one of my leagues. Even though I'm a Cowboy fan, I pulled the trigger. Hubbard, and here's our hit, and it's Bryce Young. So nice. Bryce Young jersey, rookie. I'll take that. And then what do we got here? Clayton Tune. Draft class contenders. All right, so not an auto, but, I mean, one of the best rookie jerseys you can get. So, I'll take it. This was a wifey special. She scooped me up a blaster. She always does that. That's why I love her. Got Tua, Drake London. Everybody's, kind of spending up to pick this guy this year now that he has a quarterback. And, I mean, he could have a good year, but he's never done it before, so it's a little scary. McCaffrey. Been picking up Jordan Mason in leagues because he's kind of running with the ones. I think he might be the backup over Elijah Mitchell now. Micah Parsons, one of my favorite players, being a Cowboys fan. Ramondre. Ramondre's kind of a good value. And then Donovan McNabb insert. How about that? Draft class contenders. And then Tyree Wilson on the red draft class rookie. And the last pack of the Contenders Blaster. I mean, I don't know if these are really worth the money, to be honest. I think even with this Bryce Young and Stroud, we probably still didn't make like the $40 back. Not sure though. Maybe the Stroud could be graded. I don't know if it's worth doing that though. Jair Alexander. Hassan Reddick. Oh, Burrow. I like Burrow. I'll put him over here. And another great pick. I got Waddle in both leagues too. You can get him in like the third round. Ritter. And then Jahmyr Gibbs. I got Gibbs in a league as well. That's a nice one. Alright, I've been dying to open this, saving it for this grading reveal video. Hopefully we hit a monster out of here. I mean, every big name is in here. You got Caitlin Clark, Wemby, I think like Stroud and them as well. So let's see. Hopefully I can... Alright, 2 cards. Dan Marino's the first one, and Spencer Rattler. It's alright. It's alright. The Marino is numbered to 149. So I've definitely seen better things. I should have picked up more of these. I only picked up one. But they're like almost $100 a pop, so. But it is what it is. I'll take it. The Dan Marino's cool. Spencer Rattler, I don't know if he's ever going to be anything. I think he was pretty highly touted, like, coming out of high school and going into college, but I don't think it turned out really the way he wanted. Spencer Rattler. Alright, so let's recap these hits real quick. So we got the Rattler out of the gold pack, Jahmyr Gibbs, Burrow, McNabb insert, Will Levis rookie, that one's not bad. Keaton Mitchell, who I think he got hurt. He's coming back from injury, but he's a sneaky pick too. And then Christian Watson. And then the 3 big ones, the Marino, number to 149. The Bryce Young, jersey rookie. And the CJ Stroud, base contenders rookie. So that's going to conclude it. Thanks for watching. Please comment, like, subscribe. It really helps out the channel. And live the dream.